everyone, it's Christina. Welcome to my channel. Last video I put this journal together, and today I'm going to do some decorating on the inside. I've done a little bit, but it needs some more decorating inside, so let's do that today. So inside cover, I made a corner pocket, stitched it, glued it down. I've got a couple of tags that are going to go in here in the pocket. Just a note, it says, and then this one. This one was going to be part of my front cover, but I decided to keep it as a tag, and I added a tab here, added a little doily, inked it up, and it's going to go in here. All right, so this is a, what do you call this, like a glassine paper bag. So I've added this pretty vintage paper on the front. I'm not sure that I'm going to decorate it. I might just leave it like this. But inside I made a tag. And then on the other side is a glassine, really pretty glassine bag. And I've already made a tag to go inside. And then I thought I would put something on the front. So this paper is just book page paper from, I think, like a gardening book. So I cut it out. It's going to go on the front. I added some material and stitch it on with a little bit of lace. And I'm just going to glue that on right now. Okay, so the next page I want to do is this one here. And I've already got everything ready. So I'm going to take this paper clip, and what I did is I added a bit of material and then did a little stitching there. And I'm just going to clip it on right here. All right, so then I've got, this is just pattern paper I cut out, more pattern paper. I stitched all around it. And this was a tag. I just cut this off the bottom of a tag. I had a little piece of lace, and then this word here says writings. So I'm going to take my glue. This is Tombow white glue. I'm just going to put some glue on the left side. This one I'm also going to glue down, sort of center it right here. All right, and then this piece is going to go right here. I'm going to use my hot glue gun for that one. Then I'll take this little piece of lace. I'm just going to slide this underneath because I don't want any glue to go on this paper here, because I want to slide a tag underneath. Okay, and then I cut this tag out from pattern paper, and I stitched all around it, and then this will slide right in here, and that's, oops, I probably put glue down in here and I shouldn't have, so I'm just going to lift it up a little bit, and this will slide in here, and I've got a nice big journal card. Okay, then next, oh yeah, here. Okay, so I had the coffee stain paper, so I made a little envelope to fit this page. So the flap, I did some stitching, stitched the sides, and then inside I'm going to just put this journal card. And then I'm going to glue that down here. And then I have this journal card. I think I'm going to ink it up a little bit and glue it down right here. And just a little bit of decoration I'm going to put right here. Yes, one of these. I included one of these. I glued it down. So this is just, again, this is like the master copy. This is what it looks like. All I do is I take a piece of cardstock that's going to measure to fit the page, and then stitch all around it. And then I've got the different sections. So you could put a photo here or a photo there and decorate up all the little sections. I'll show you in one of my personal journals. Let's see. Like there. So this one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. And this one had six sections as well. But this one, I thought I would do a large section. You could put nice size photo in here. And on this flap, I sewed the sides, and then I got a journal card. And on this page, or this flap, library card, little vintage envelope. And then here it says date, so you can put the date and do, lots of writing on there. And this, I showed you when I had made this journal. This page, I already make them, the pages, so it's just double-sided paper. And then I decorate each side. So a tag could go in here. And then I tape it in. And then here, this is a glassine bag. I've already got a tag there. And then on this page, I have a frame die, so I glued that on, so your photo could go here. And then just a little bit of decorating, and then again, if you wanted to personalize that photo, you could put, my hubby, or blessed, you rock, carefree soul, friends, beauty, whatever you want that relates to the photo. And then, oh yeah, so here, this is music sheet paper. So I cut it out to fit this page. And then I did some stitching. There's a doily in the background. I used some white gesso on it. Little doily down here. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, so this piece here in the background, these are, I got this years ago from a website. It's hot off the press, but I don't know if that's the website name. And it's a design toolkit. And the one I use the most is this one right here. And so I will lay that down on pattern paper and then trace all around it and then cut it out. This here is from a gardening book that I just ripped the page out. And so I've got a pocket here and a pocket here. So I have to glue that down. So I'll just do that right now. And I use the Tombow multi-liquid glue. That's the white glue. I'm going to use that to glue it down. And then, so I've got one tag. I already made one tag. And I can tuck that in here. And then I do need to make another one and put it in the back pocket here. Oh, and then I'm going to put this on, so I may as well do that right now too. So this is just a piece of lace that I cut, and then I've got a safety pin, a couple little charms, and I'm just going to glue that right there, and then add a couple little buttons. I think I might also put a corner pocket here, like I did in the front, and then make another tag. I'm going to do one last page in this journal. And so I cut this pattern paper out, and I did some stitching. And I am going to glue that down, but first I have this, I cut this out on some pattern paper. It's got some music sheet in the background. It's got a little bit of shimmer on it. So I'm going to glue that onto this pattern paper and then glue this down onto this whole page. And then I have this circle cut out that I inked. And these are the colors that I have by Stampin' Up, and it's called Sweet Sugar Plum, Bermuda Bay, and Crushed Curry. And I used these little finger daubers, and I inked all around. So I'm going to lay that about here, or I'm going to glue it down. And then I have these little flowers, and they're just flat. I try and use, like if I'm going to use flowers in a journal, I try to always use them as flat as possible so it doesn't get too bulky. And then I made a whole bunch of tabs. So I'm going to use this tab here and a little bit of cheesecloth, a little bit of cheesecloth and a button, and I'm just going to put that about like so. Let's see. Oh, okay, and then this strip, I'm going to cut this out to fit this page, and I'm just going to glue that there on the bottom. And then I have this trim. I'm going to glue that on. And then I have this envelope that I've already inked the edges. I think I'm going to use a little bit more of that Bermuda on it, Bermuda Bay. And then it's going to tuck in here, and that'll kind of be, that's going to be the page. But what I want to do with this envelope is I want to use my stencils on this envelope. So I pulled out these stencils here. Now this one, I made this stencil. I just used pattern paper as the topper and then stapled it. And then this stuff, there's a name for this stuff. I forget what it's called. I found it at a thrift store one time. I have a massive roll of it. So I just, rather than buying a stencil like that, I just use that. And then this is a Heidi Swap stencil. And I have this script, or bunch of script writing. I don't know, a lot of, it's all white. I must have used white ink, because every time I'm squishing down now, there's white squishing out. I don't know why it's like that. Then I'm going to use the script one. And then I'm going to use this one and add just a little bit of pink, more pink to it. So I just glued this page down with my glue stick, and usually after I do a whole page, I glue a whole page down, I like to use my brayer and then smooth it out. I want to add a little cheesecloth under it, so I am going to, I cut another circle out just to secure that cheesecloth on the circle. Then I'm going to glue it on right here, but I don't want to glue it onto the page because I want the envelope to go in here. Then I have the tab. And then the other side of the tab is white, so I have somewhere in here I have the other side of that tab. And I'm just going to glue that on. Everything is glued down. And then I thought, and then the envelope pops back in here. And then I thought, oh, I'll put a flower here. So I've been trying different flower arrangements. And then when I look at it, I think it's too busy. And this looks really nice. And then I put, you know, and I thought, oh, this would be a pretty, I went through this just sort of white flower stash I have. And then I found these little, these are tulle flower die cuts. And then I thought, oh, well, that one might look pretty there. And then I have this brad, and I could put the brad through there, the center. And then that could go there. And then, you know, you could put a saying here, be happy, be bright, be you. And then maybe something there. I've got this one here. It says, today is a blessing. So I have this punch from Stampin' Up. You know, that could go there. Today is a blessing. And I also left this part open here. So I made a tag, another one, and then this could go in the background, and then this envelope could go in there. So this journal is pretty much finished. I think I might make another tag or two to include with this. But I'm happy that's done. It took longer than usual because I'm videoing everything, so that takes a while. But I have three more. I want to make 3 more journals, and I'm kind of getting the inserts done. But this is not my personal journal. This is I'm listing this in my Etsy store. And what you see here in front of me is the ephemera kit that I like to put together and include with the journals. So my next video, I want to spend a little time the next week or so working in my personal journal, and then I want to do a video and go through it a little bit. All right, I hope you all enjoyed that journey because I had a lot of fun doing it. Thank you so much for watching and all the comments. I try to get to the comments as fast as I can. And we'll see you all soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.